Hi, we are getting a tour today of the painted pianos, and I am here with Morgan Drewniany, and she's going to give us a little tour of Springfield Central Cultural District's painted piano project. There's 3, and we're going to try to show you them today. Hi Morgan.
Hi.
First off, could you show us this piano?
Yes. So, this is one of 3 pianos we have in the Cultural District. You can see it's super beautifully decorated by a local artist. This was done by Sheldon Smith. He is a student at STIC and also a teacher at Make It Springfield, our local community makerspace. So this is one of 3 pianos we decided to kind of put outside for the summer, ask the community to play and kind of just explore. And we welcome everyone to swing by. This one's at 1350 Main Street, right where the MassLive offices are, actually.
And what is happening over the summer? You are having local musicians come and play?
Yeah, so we hired local artists to do them in kind of mixed media format. You can see that not only is it painted and airbrushed, but there's some cool, fun little additions on here, this little piano here. But we're also hiring musicians throughout the summer to activate the space, play during lunch times when people are out and about in downtown Springfield.
And what are the dates for that?
So the pianos are out now and open to the public anytime. But the professional musicians will start in July and August. We're looking for both sponsors and musicians for that. So if you want to sponsor someone to play during the summer, kind of see your name on the piano, get some marketing out there, and also do something for the community, we welcome that. If you're a musician that wants to play down here, you can get in touch with me at the Springfield Central Cultural District Facebook page.
And now we're going to walk to the piano where the ribbon cutting was today. And
Yep.
Can you just tell me a little bit about the ribbon cutting today?
Yeah, so we had the mayor come in as well as Senator Welch and Councilwoman Cateri Walsh, along with a bunch of other cultural district members, just together to celebrate the opening of the project. We installed them last week, so they've been out and about for about a week, but under wraps. This was our first official announcement of the project launching. So you can go see the other one in Marketplace.
Perfect. One last look. And this is at 1350 Main Street. Anyone is welcome to come play. So when are these pianos out until? Because I know the weather gets bad, so...
Yeah, so we're planning on keeping them out through September. Like I said, we're paying artists for July and August, but if we get plenty of sponsors, we can sponsor musicians all the way through September. The locations we chose them for a few reasons. All of them are undercover. You can see there that there's a canopy. So even if it's raining, even if it's windy, even if it's gross outside, people can still play the pianos and they won't get damaged with the weather. And we picked locations with hosts that are really generous and activate their space already. 1350 has a bunch of programming, so does Marketplace. So there's people already kind of hanging out in those spaces. Both of those actually are really good too because there's lunch options there. There's Palazzo here and then there's Nosh Cafe back at Marketplace. So the idea is kind of maybe people swing by during lunch, get a snack, and then hit up the piano. We can cross.
So what inspired you to get people to donate pianos and get artists to paint them?
Yeah, right. So I was in Boston last budget season. One of the fun parts of my job is asking legislators to give us some money through the Mass Cultural Council. And I was walking through the Boston Common and saw some pianos in the Common, and there was a man that just kind of stopped. He looked like he was rushed, he was busy, he was on his way to a meeting or something. But he stopped and he put down his briefcase and he just started playing a beautiful song on the piano, and I had a moment where I was like, wow, why can't we have this in Springfield? Like, kind of a reprise from the hustle and bustle. You can hear the street noise, but it's such a refreshing, unique thing to turn a corner like we are now and see someone playing a piano. So I kind of started the conversation in my board meetings and my committee meetings saying, how do we do this? How do we get this going? The community music school almost immediately stepped up and said, we have some pianos that we would love to donate to you and see used. They have a lot of pianos in storage just from old practice units. And then the Springfield Cultural Council funded us for artists to pay them to paint the units and to play on the units. Tracy Woods, that owns Art for the Soul Gallery in Tower Square, she was our kind of judge for that, so I can't thank her enough. And then, I mean, from there, the Cultural District is a big partnership. We have 55 members. All of those folks kind of stepped up in their own individual ways. Like I said, the mayor's office was hugely helpful. The host sites were amazing. Marketplace, 1350, 1550, all of their management were on board and helping us move the units, make sure they're undercover, make sure that, like, you know, there's some wacky stuff that happens in programming for everyone, I think. So it really was a team project.
So let's look at this piano, and this was the piano at the ribbon cutting.
Yes, so this unit was done by Jack Devlin. He is an artist out of Indian Orchard Mills. When he and I were talking about the project, I know his medium is typically vinyl, and the other pianos are mostly painted, but I kind of talked to him and said, Jack, I would love if this could be bright, like a kaleidoscope, and kind of catch your eye as you're walking through this brick setting. I'm really proud of how it came out, and he is as well. And we feel strongly that everyone else will too. I mean, the uptake has been huge.
And what do you say to people that want to get involved in the Springfield Central Cultural District?
I say that they should, because we want everyone involved. We have, like I said, we have 55 member organizations, and we're always looking for more, not just arts and culture organizations, but individual artists, just individuals in the community that want to see more art around Springfield, specifically the Metro Center. You don't have to be here, you don't have to be an artist. You can be involved either on one of our committees helping to plan projects just like this, or you can just get involved in the conversation. Check out our social media, Springfield Culture on Twitter, and then Springfield Central Cultural District on Facebook. They can contact me there, or just directly, morgan@springfieldculture.org. I'm always open to feedback or folks that want to help us out.
Do you have time to find the last one with us?
Yeah, if you want to take a little bit of a walk.
Yep, so this one is in Marketplace, don't forget. It's kind of fun that you can walk around and try to discover where they are.
Yeah.
You have a whole walking tour of different historical places and cultural places in Springfield. Yes, could you tell me a little bit about that?
Sure. So last summer, actually 2 summers ago, we took all the different maps that existed downtown Springfield. There was a business map, there was a parking map, there was a map that showed all the architectural highlights, and kind of collapsed them all together with the help of our members, the Convention and Visitors Bureau and the City of Springfield, to make one map of downtown Springfield where everything is. We have so much happening that we wanted to be able to highlight that in a streamlined way for visitors. So we created this pad map, which I don't have with me, but you can find at the Visitor Center and at the major attractions downtown. And it shows you all the architectural, historical, cultural highlights of downtown, as well as, you know, parking, dining, the kind of stuff that you want in between. And actually, a little bit of an advance notice to folks on Facebook Live, we're releasing an app of the map.
Oh, wow.
It's available for download as a beta on the App Store. If you search Springfield Cultural, you can kind of explore that. It not only has the map that's embedded in Google Maps, so it can tell where you are and how close you are to everything, but it also has videos of the different sites. It has links to their website and to their box office if you're out and about and you feel like grabbing some tickets to a show or to the museum. And we're particularly excited to share it with all the visitors to the city.
And you were involved with the utility box mural painting, correct?
Yes.
Could you tell me a little bit about that?
Sure. So last summer, it actually was basically the predecessor to this program. We're gonna walk past a couple of them, so hopefully we can show those. Yeah. I approached the DPW and walked in there with a bunch of kind of burly dudes that you might see on a construction site, and I said, I want to paint your utility boxes. And they said, you want to do what? Those are like electrical boxes on the side of the road. Why do you want to paint those? Why don't you just paint a regular mural? The point of this program, much like all of our programming, is kind of to provide something unexpected, an unexpected pop of color, an unexpected, an unexpected performance, an unexpected gallery to people. So we hired 26 individual artists during a 5-day span to kind of descend upon the cultural district to create these beautiful murals. We're gonna walk across one of them right now.
Do you have any advice for people who personally want to beautify Springfield in their own way, of little things that they could do?
Yeah, I mean, like, these murals, now that we've done it through the city, they're easily replicated. Like if you live in Forest Park and you're looking to get it going, I would recommend connecting with your neighborhood council. But we're also always available if you have an organization that you want to do something through, to reach out to us and we can help connect you with the right people.
This is one of the utility box murals. And you can find these all around the city, yeah?
Yes, so there's 26 just in the downtown. And there's a map of them on our website, springfieldculture.org. As well as at some of the different locations where the maps are. But those are actually all in the app as well as highlights. So we're kind of tying it all together there.
So I know you just debuted this project, but yeah, do you have any upcoming projects that we could start looking forward to?
Absolutely. So we do this pop-up gallery program called Art Stops. That kind of, again, sprung up organically. All of our programs are community efforts, so it's never me just saying like, hey, I think this is a good idea. It's something that like takes a lot of people. We put galleries in unexpected spaces, businesses, New England Public Radio, 1550 Main Street's lobby, and UMass Springfield. We installed galleries and held a pop-up gallery walk. We have some galleries downtown in Tower Square, but we wanted to show the capacity of the arts to also activate indoor spaces and kind of business spaces. So that RFP for artists that are looking to show, we will pay artists to hang their work, which is really unusual. It's an up-and-coming industry standard. We want to make sure that artists are always paid, and then they can also sell their work in the program if they're selected. I think it's a pretty good gig. That event is coming up on August 2nd, so it's probably going to be 4 gallery openings all at the same time with receptions, and then buskers, street performers, food, all kinds of different fun stuff.
And artists that want to get involved, should they just go to the website? Yeah,
they should go to the website, and they should actually check out the website anyways, because we have an artist resources page.
Oh, here's another one of the utility boxes. Just had to show everyone. But what was that about the resource page?
Yeah, so we post all the time different grants and opportunities for artists in the area on our website at springfieldculture.org on the Artist Resources tab. So when we post calls for art, or even like East Hampton's always looking for artists, Northampton, Upper Connecticut is always looking for artists, and then the Mass Cultural Council offers a number of different grants that artists can apply for to fund their work. Wow. So we're coming up on the last one now at 1550 Main Street.
Oh, I see it. This one's very colorful.
So this one was done by Bob Markey, who people probably know from his mirrored mosaics under Dwight Street and on Court Square. He does mixed media very well, and had the idea to paint this unit rainbow and then decorate it with these fun little wire creatures. And this one actually goes all the way around, just like the 1350 one.
And that really wasn't a far walk from the other two.
No, not at all. I mean, very easily doable on a lunch break, even a half-hour lunch break. People get out of the office, stretch their legs, maybe swing by and grab a sandwich somewhere, and get back to the office before they get in trouble with their boss.
Well, thank you so much, Morgan, for giving us this tour.
Sure.
And if you want more information on the pianos, you can check out Springfield Central Cultural District's website. And for anyone looking to sponsor the pianos
They
and
can-
the artists?
They can email me at morgan@springfieldculture.org or hit us up on any of the social media. I'm a one-woman show, so I'm kind of all over the place, so you can find a way to get in touch with me.
Sounds good. You definitely want to be a part of this. So just that the pianos are at 1350 Main Street, 1550 Main Street, and Marketplace. And we have more on MassLive Snapchat and Instagram, so make sure you check it out.